Ashley Abbott's mental health arc has been one of the most emotionally layered stories on YNR this year, because it mirrors something very real. A person who is so used to taking care of everyone else that she ends up ignoring her own psychological wounds. Fans often remember Ashley as the strong, controlled Abbott, the peacemaker, the one who supports Tracy, comforts Jack, and tries to hold the family together. But her recent breakdown shows that even the strongest characters have limits, and Ashley crossed hers long before she realized it. Her mental decline began quietly. Instead of collapsing suddenly, it crept in through stress, guilt, and unresolved trauma from her past relationships, especially her disastrous dynamic with Tucker McCall. Instead of processing the pain, Ashley pushed forward, insisting she was fine, insisting Tucker was the villain, and insisting everyone else simply wasn't listening to her. That stubbornness, combined with emotional exhaustion, created cracks that eventually split open into something much more serious: the reappearance of alternate personalities. These alternate personas weren't random. They represented fractured parts of Ashley, the angry version of her, the assertive version, the terrified version, each surfacing to express feelings Ashley herself was too overwhelmed to face. When the storyline was at its peak, viewers watched these versions argue, contradict each other, and fight for control, all while Ashley herself insisted she was stable. That denial made the situation worse, because she wasn't only battling illusions, she was battling her own refusal to accept help. When Tracy stepped in to support Ashley, the dynamic flipped. Years ago, Ashley helped Tracy through depression, heartbreak, and identity crises. Now, it was Tracy's turn to become the steady sibling, encouraging Ashley to seek treatment, guiding her toward therapy, and refusing to let Tucker or anyone else trigger her further. The emotional shift in their relationship finally forced Ashley to confront what she had been burying for months. She was unwell, and she couldn't manage it alone. The biggest question now is whether Ashley's alternate personalities are truly gone. On the surface, she appears calmer. Her conversations are more grounded, her decisions more rational, and her mood more stable. But healing from dissociation doesn't happen quickly. The fact that Ashley slipped into these fractured identities at all means her emotional foundation was deeply shaken. Therapy can reintegrate those fragments, but the triggers that created them still exist. Tucker, old heartbreak, family tension, guilt, all of it remains close enough to reignite her symptoms if she's pushed too far too fast. The show is purposely keeping things ambiguous. Ashley isn't spiraling anymore, but she also isn't fully healed. YNR wants viewers to feel uncertain. Can Ashley trust her mind again, or is she simply in a calm phase before another break? Her slight hesitations, moments of confusion, or sudden flash of emotional intensity suggest that the writers are not closing the door on her mental health arc. Instead, they're slowing it down, letting her rebuild herself layer by layer. So the honest answer is, no, her alternate personalities aren't completely gone. They may be dormant, quiet, reintegrated, or under control, but the emotional damage that created them still needs deeper healing. The show is setting Ashley up for a long-term recovery arc, one where she must finally prioritize her own emotional well-being instead of absorbing everyone else's pain. Whether she succeeds or slips again will depend on how much pressure the upcoming storylines put on her. And given this is Genoa City, pressure is never far away.